Yeah, hi guys. Good morning to everyone. So yeah, let's start again.
Okay.
Yeah, in the last session we talked about like how to combine the data from multiple source systems, right? So in that we understood like dealing with the two sources, three sources, n number of source systems, right? So where we expect the similar structure. Yeah. So once we have similar structure, right? So we could able to perform the data combination. Yeah. So but here what we did was we could able to combine with no condition. Yeah. So now the question, let us say we need to perform data combination based on what condition. So how do you do that? That is what is going to be the question. So that's where we can introduce what the joiner transformation. Yeah. So which is going to help us to build a condition. That's one thing. And second, what are the ways through which we can apply the condition? So that's why we got different types of joins. Yeah. So it is similar to database join, like we have inner join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Yeah. So these are the different types of joins we have within this genre transformation, right? So that's it. But names are different in integration, but the concept is same. So there's nothing different from this. Yeah. Yeah. Now let us talk about inner join. So inner join, as we all know that, let us say there are two sources, yeah, or two tables. Yeah. Then let's say left table is, I'll just put T1, right table is T2. And column is a common column, let's say C1 for both. Now, these three will be the input to build any condition. At least we need to have two source systems or two tables and one column, which will be used as a key column or non-key, doesn't matter here. Yeah? But preferably key column. Let's say C1 is a common column for both the sources. Then, once we have it, the condition would be left table dot C1 equal to right table dot C. That's it. This is our simple condition. Like select star from table where T1 dot C1 equal to T2 dot C from DB perspective, right? So that's it. Then with this, so what is the result we expect here? Result will be matching records. In a sense, if sorry, not C2, C1. So which means if you have any similar records in both the tables, only those records would appear as part of the target. That's it. Yeah. Now the question, let us say we have got what we call sources, major sources one, primary source is what T1, yeah, and secondary sources, let us say, which is T2, yeah. So meaning whatever data that we have in this source one or this primary source, where we should not lose any data, right? In that case, what we need to do? We need to choose other type of join, which is left outer. In the sense, left outer join, which is equal to inner join, which means matching records from both the tables, plus unmatched records from left table. Unmatched means though there is no match of the data from left table with the right table, but still we could get the data, but you'll get left table unmatched data, and right table data will be either empty or null or zero, one of them, depending upon the type that we use. That's it. Yeah. Now, yeah, we've got other types of objects. We'll see them. So let us talk about these things practically, like how it will be done. Yeah. So let's log on to it. Yeah. Now anyway, agent is up and running. So let us build a mapping. Click on comment. Let's say this source one, then source two. I'll just delete this on target. Yeah. Yeah. So now we can just connect. Let's say here this is a detail. So let's say equal to right. Master, which is equal to let's say left. But we can change it. Left to right, right to left, doesn't matter. And connect to target. That's all. Yeah. So this is how we organize. Now let us configure this. Say okay. Yes, can you see here? So we got C1 data. So 1471, whatever, right? Let us see C2 also. Sorry, source 2 also. Yeah. Now we have come into configure joiner. Yeah. See, there is a feed conflict. So we got same column name, right? From both the sources. So we can just resolve it by putting, let's say, suffix or prefix. Yeah. Let's say S1 underscore. Fine. So now conflict got resolved. Yeah. Now if you look at this detail group, there are different column names, and master group, there are different column names. There is no conflict now, right? Yeah. Next, this we need to start building join condition. Yeah. So we got different types of joins: normal, master outer, detail outer, full outer. Yeah. Normal join, and condition could be simple or parameterized. Unless we are using default join type. Now click on plus. Can you see it? Add new join condition. Select C1 from the left table. Select C S1 underscore C1 from the right table. That's it. Yeah. We can add any number of join conditions. As we are starting with what? One. Yeah. Then now add target. Yeah. And specify target value. Yeah. Say okay. Save it. Yeah. Done it. Yeah. So that will get executed. Okay, let us try to refresh. See, we got three matching records. Yeah? So now let us look at metrics. Yeah, so input data is what? Let's say one source, 5 rows, other source, 3 rows. So 3 rows have got matched. Two extra rows are there which are not matched. Yeah? So we can see that result. Yeah, can you see here 141? Yeah. So yes, we can just copy that. Let's say Q1. This is source one data, right? Yes. Then I see Q2, which is source two. Yes. Yeah. Now 1 4, 1 4, and 1. So 3 rows where there is a match. Yeah. So 1 is matching with 1 over here. Yeah. So that's it. That is why we could able to see three matching records in the target. Yeah. So any questions on this simple example of join? Abhi, Ali, and Vinod.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Good, Nasu.
Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. So that's it. Yeah. Now let us say we in the sense business expects even unmatched records also like this one and also this also to be part of the target because this is a business data. And this is just let's say what reference data. This is source 2 data, right? In that case, we should not lose source data. Then how do we take care? Or vice versa. Let us say this is going to be business data. This is a reference data. Reference data means we just use it for comparison. That's all. You know? So, and but actual business data is let us say this one or this one, whatever. So it could be anything. Yeah? In that case, how do you take care? That is where we need to go with what other type of join. Yeah? So let us try to make a copy of this particular mapping. This is a mapping, right? So let us go to explore. Let's we are using dev folder, extract folder, mapping join in a right. Let us select it. Then can you see here? Right click and say copy to. So we got into the our location where we have got this mappings. Save it. Then copy it to. We are just making a copy to the same location. Yeah. So that's it. Now keep both. Yeah. Now you will have two mappings with the same functionality. Now one of them we can also rename it. Right click on it and say rename. So here we are renaming this to what? Let's say outer. It could be any outer, it could be left or right or master outer, detail outer, whatever. Let us say outer. Save it. So this way, instead of redoing the same thing, we can make a copy and open that mapping. See, now new entry has come in here. Yeah. So in that, we don't need to modify the source, you'll have the same thing because we have just made a copy. Yes. So we could able to see here everything is same. There's no change. Even if we take source 2, Here also you will have SQ2. There is no change. It's just a replica of what we did earlier. And here also you will have same join condition like what we have discussed. Yeah. And target also you will have the same thing. Why I'm trying to talk about this? Because we need to make sure that is everything got replicated properly or not. We just confirmed on that. Now, the next question, how do you configure outer join? So if you expand this, we'll see in master detail. Now, you can just go to join condition. Now, can you see join type here? Here you can select, we'll say detail outer. Meaning what? All the matching records plus unmatched ones from the master and detailed outer data will be either null or empty or zero. Yeah. That's what detailed outer. Condition, let's say simple. Same condition, same operator. Yeah. There's no change. Yeah. And then save it. Yeah. So that's it. Only small change. And then run this. Okay. So let's try to refresh it. It got complete. See, there is one extra row is coming now. Earlier we got only three, right? So three plus one extra row. So now we can see what is that row, right? So we have same target, we didn't change it. So can you see here? This is extra row. Yeah. So again, we can just copy. So here we focused on detail, right? This is other source. Yeah, here anyway we have it. The result is different. Result allotment. I'll just copy this. Yeah, instead of this, we got this result, right? See now, if you look at here, which is a master, which is a detail, we can see that as part of this configuration. So second source is a master, right? So first is what? Detail. So what we selected? Detail after job, meaning matching records. That's the first part of this definition. So matching ones. First we need to see. First three are matching records, right? Next, unmatched records from master. What is the master here? This one, which is second source. So what is second source here? This one. See, unmatched record. So triple one, triple two, triple three. So unmatched records from second source, right? Which is a master. Yeah. This is misleading actually. Terms are misleading here. We just have to live with that. Actually, they would have done it in other way. But anyway, whatever they say, we'll just follow that. Yeah. So that's it. And what happens to other side? It will be empty or none or zero. Because a string, right? We can see empty values. That's it. So which means in this case, all three columns data we got it. Here also we got it. But what happened to other three columns from other source system? There are what? Either empty or none or zero. Because the type is string. That is why it's empty. First, second, third. Three columns empty. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Like how detail outer join would go. So just to define again, detail outer join equal to inner join plus unmatched records from what? Master. Remember that. So in this case, master is what? Second source. That's what we connected, right? Second source is going to be the master. That's all. I hope it's clear, right, to everyone. Yes or no? Yeah. Actually, they would have given opposite. That is fine. Any questions here? This is detail outer join. Yeah.
If
So
we want to put a condition,
yes, hello.
filter, if let's say if we want to add a filter condition,
Okay.
so so how
Filter
do we
a
do
view.
that?
Okay. Which means filter transformation basically will be used to limit the number of rows. Correct, no? So which means
Yeah.
we do that before we get into join. Then apply join after limiting number of rows. Alright? Because if you think from performance point of view, right? In case if you don't want any records which will be contributed to perform match, in that case, we limit those records as closer to the source as possible. We can say immediately after the source, then apply join. Ali, this is the best practice we follow.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. Any other questions from anybody? Be Vinod.
No, no, Sunu.
Okay, okay. Now let us try to make a copy again, like what we did earlier. Yes, now we have two outers, right? Now you can just rename one of them. Outer, we did detail outer, right? Now master outer. Yeah, perfect. Now select master. Fine. This will be same. This we can change it. Target, let's put master. So I'll just put master after. Yeah, master auto changes. This is fine. So source no change. Target we just change it. Now other change will be type of join. That's all. Master auto. This is same. There's no change. Okay. Now let us refresh this. So 5 rows. See here. Now you got all 5 rows from source one. Yeah. So this is not. Oh, we modified wrong. Okay, whatever. So let us see the result. First time. Yeah, can you see these two are the extra ones? This one and this one. You can just copy this. Yeah. Yes. Now see here. So we are not losing any data from this particular source, which has got 5 rows, right? All 5 rows we got it. In this, we can see matching rows 1, 2, and 3. Unmatched ones 7, 8, 9, and also empty value 90 to 93. And right side data will be empty here in both the cases, which is unmatched cases. And that's it. So this is how master outer join would work, right? Now a question, let us say we don't or we should not lose unmatched records from both the sources, which means left as well as a write, or master as well as a detail. Yeah, only names are different, concept is same, guys. So in that case, how do you take care? So that's where we have other type of join, which we call what full outer join. So that's where full outer would come, which is equal to full outer join is equal to what? Inner join plus left outer join, unmatched records. I will just put here unmatched records from left table, yeah, plus unmatched records from right table. So that's it. Like how full outer join would work. Right? So which means inner join three rows, unmatched from left table, we got one extra, right? Which is 1, 4, plus here 2 extra, right? Just now we saw these two are extra, this one and this one. So plus 2. That's a total count of full outer join. Now let us try to build it. I hope the concept is clear now, guys. The concept is main thing. Huh? Tool anybody can browse and perform this, but conception should be very strong. Remember that. Yeah. Tool anyway, if you have manual, no? Manual will tell us like how to configure. Yeah? But concept is very difficult to understand. Yeah, this is simple, but as we go on, right, we are going to talk about a bit complicated concepts. Right? Yeah. Now let us talk. Let's make a copy of this. Yeah. Now let's rename this. Here we can put full outer join, right? Yes, that's it. Save it. Yeah. Now we can say this open the mapping. Yeah. As we discussed earlier, sources are same. Target we can just modify. So full out of join result. Yeah. So this is done. Now we also have to modify join type. That's all. Yeah, rest is same. Yeah, so let's try to refresh. See here we got 6 rows. That's what we expected, right? So theory we discussed about it. Yeah. Yeah. So full outer join is equal to inner join 3 rows. Unknown it's a 2 extra, 3 plus 1, right? 1 extra, 3 plus 1, 4, and 2. 4 plus 2, 6. So this is you'll get the result of what? Full outer join. Yeah. So that's it about joiner transformation. Now let us say we need to start adding a condition based on more than one column. That's also possible. Yeah. Let's say we are trying to make a copy and where we are going to see what adding join condition with let's say 2 conditions or 2 columns. Right? Yeah, 2 columns. Yeah. Now let us try to change the condition. Everything is same. Here we are just changing the join condition based on more than one. Yeah. So you can specify here, let's say C2, C2, whatever. Yeah. Likewise, you can add any number of conditions over here, but the operator will be equal to only. We cannot use less than, greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, whatever. Right? It's equal to operator only. But for lookup, you can have even other relational operators. We'll see that when you go when you get there. So this time it took a lot of time. Yeah, you can go to my jobs. This is a filter actually. So just cancel it all. See, this thing normally happens, right? They'll keep on upgrading things, right? They means Informatica guys. So like deploying migration from old version to newer version. So during that time, you'll get to see this kind of problems. This is a common problem for any cloud-based product. Remember. Yeah. Now we can see all of them here, right? Yeah. Now there is no condition. If you want, we can also apply filter condition. So here also we can filter. You can search here, or we can also apply a set name, whatever. If you not, yeah. So validate the complete mapping or whatever, right? So just put, okay. Yeah, see, now we can see all the mappings which has got outer text in it. We got only 4 mappings where there is an outer text. It's just like a pattern match. You know, it's not mandatory that we need to supply the complete asset name. Yeah. We can also supply partially. So you get to see all the assets which matches this particular partial string. And reference this. See, if you add more conditions, right, you will have what is called overhead, proportionate overhead to complete this particular task. Because as we all know that any arithmetic operations or any conditions would require a lot of comparisons, especially conditions. As a result, it would expect a lot of computational power, which would result, or in a sense, the time taken to complete this particular task is much more than time taken to complete a job without a condition. But it took time to complete. You can see how much time does it take. See, it took more than 10 minutes. But anyway, it's not related to this performance. They are doing some development activities, Informatica guys. That's our more reason. Yeah. So anyway, result is the same both the cases, which is 2 columns. See, into same. So that's it here. Like how one can understand the journey transformation. Fine. So any questions from anybody?
Uh, yeah,
Yes.
Narasimha,
Yes.
like sometimes uh, we also do some analysis exercise using these conditions. For example, if I want to I have a join condition, and then I also want to see which are the ones that do not, which are the rows which do not match. Like for example, if I want to say that a certain column is a null or is a not null in the join condition. So if I'm comparing two tables, so I want to see like what is existing in one table and what is not existing in the other table. So how do I put those conditions like nulls and not nulls in the join condition?
Oh, that's a good question. So yes. So those things we cannot put it here. If you want to do that, then we have to take care by using either expression or some other filter transformation. So that we have to do prior to get into this particular transformation only.
Actually, I don't want to put it in the filter. I want to,
Do it
because the
within
filter will
itself.
work on the specific. Filter is actually it will work on the specific table. But what I want to do is I want to put the filter on the set, the join condition, and to find out what is not matching, for example. So in that case, I want to say that okay, this I want to find out what are the rows which are not matching at all between these two tables. So nulls, for example. You know.
Okay. So in that case, we can just what you call use custom transformation, or there's a Java transformation where we can have like whatever you want, you can just do it. Only. Like
Right.
in, for example, yes, please.
Yeah. So you're saying
Yeah,
that we put write SQLs for that, or
either SQL or Java code, one of them.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see, like how do you do that by using those transformations. Okay, there is
Okay.
some migration going on, guys. So that's why it's taking more time to refresh page. Yeah, that's a good question, but that's what is required in some projects. Yeah. So like taking care of nulls or not nulls for from n number of tables set. That's what I was using set. So yes, but these guys have not given that provision to take care here within itself to do that. But yes, we can do it by using custom transformations. Fine. Any other questions?
No, Nazim.
No. Okay. Fine. Then we'll stop here because it is a bit slow. We'll continue from here tomorrow. Okay, Abhi, Ali, and Vinod.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Mm.
Okay. Thanks to all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.